Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. Rob here, nice to see you. Yes it is. So I'm going to be doing some PvP in today's video, but don't panic, I will be live streaming again later this evening. Some more of the shiny event den that is going to be ending tomorrow. So I will try stream tomorrow, but I can't promise. But tonight would be your best bet at trying to get anything you want from my den before the Pokemon's change over. But for now, we're going to get into some Season 4 of the new ranked format. Lots of new G-Max Pokemon in the format. Incineroar is here. Decidueye. The Water one as well. Can't remember what it's called. And the other two Kanto starters, Blastoise and Venusaur. Lots of Venusaur everywhere. Yeah, so I know a lot of people seem to be calling this Season 3, but it's not. It's actually Season 4. I'm pretty sure that's what it said at the start. Yeah, so my team, I've got my Gyarados, I've got Incineroar, I've got Rotom-Mow, which is a bulky, physically defensive Rotom-Row. I've got Milotic for anti-intimidate spam, because I've got a lot of physical attackers. I've got my Champ still, and I've got Raichu. At first, I did have Conkeldurr on this team, but it doesn't get knockoff at the moment, and I was really not sure I wanted to go in without knockoff, especially with all the G-Max weakness policy Lapras that I expect to see. But as you can see, I haven't done any battles yet, so no wins, no losses or anything like that. Yeah, so we're going to be jumping straight into it. I will stream this in a few days probably, but for now I'm just going to do some videos of it. Yeah, but hopefully we'll get on alright. This is my first time playing the new format. We've got a battle against Blade right now. So I see Incineroar and Hitmontop, which is interesting. Incineroar and Hitmontop. I've also got Brick Break on my Raichu as well, in case a Lapras appears. Could lead Raichu, to be honest with you. Raichu and Milotic, I think I'm going to lead. Actually, the Whimsicott though. Do I want to lead Milotic? Yeah, I feel I am gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna lead Milotic. In the back. I'm gonna bring Gyarados and my own Incineroar. Who do I want Rotom-Mow actually? A lot of physical attackers there. But who would I not bring? It's a difficult one already, because Rotom would be pretty solid here. No, I won't bring it. Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's have a go. I could always leave. I'm still using the same Raichu set, but I'm actually going to be the Raichu I caught from my den. I'm actually going to turn it into a physical type Raichu. Still with the Lightning Rod ability, because it's just so great for protecting water types, like Gyarados for example. But yeah, I feel like I'm going to go that route at some point. So the Rotom washes there, and Whimsicott. Right. EO. Okay. Well, I'm going to fake out the Whimsicott. I also put, I did want to run the Coil Hypnosis set for my Milotic, but I haven't got anything that, I didn't have a, I had to breed down Hypnosis onto it, and I can't bother to do that right now. So I've just got Safeguard. I suppose I could switch out, I'm going to break Whimsicott's Sash, I think. Yeah, I'm going to break Whimsicott's Sash and go for an Ice Beam onto that slot, actually. Oh, no, because I'll be faking out in it, so I'll be breaking its Sash anyway. Oh, not to worry, I get some damage off of it then. So, Rotom just goes for a Hydro Pump and misses, which is nice for me. Ooh, almost takes it out. Not quite, though. So, if I'd put... Because I've got a bit of physical bulk on this, but if I'd made that modest... and put more special attack. I would have taken out that Whimsicott. Now would have been really nice. 'Cause it's going to go for a Tailwind for sure. I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt onto Whimsicott because why not? And I think I'm going to... nothing they could put anything to sleep there, is there? No. I'm going to go for a Scald on Rotom, maybe get a burn or something. I expect the Whimsicott to probably go for a Tailwind yet, which is fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it's not really I can do about it. So Rotom actually misses another Hydro Pump. It's really super unfortunate. It's the only problem with Rotom Wash though, because like what, 85% accuracy, which isn't bad, but it can just be so unreliable as you've seen. No burn. See what my opponent brings in. If there's Hitmontop and Incineroar in the back, then my opponent's in a spot bother. So it is Incineroar actually. He's gonna set off my my competitive, which is really nice because I could actually Dynamax Milotic now. Now I'm actually gonna play a little bit of mind game. I'm gonna switch out Raichu and bring in Incineroar, and I'm just gonna go for a Scald onto Incineroar. And then on the next turn, I will switch Raichu back in, because I don't have Protect on my Raichu currently because of Brick Break. So we're both actually shiny Incineroar, which is nice. But obviously, I'm going to get the Intimidate advantage here, which is good. So the Incineroar just goes to Fake Out onto Milotic. Oh no, that's a bad play. What am I thinking? Why did I do that? But I actually live with 1 HP and I'm not even safe, so it's quite funny. Yeah, I'm not actually sure why I did that, actually. Because obviously I've just swapped into a Hydro Pump. I didn't really think that one through. So yeah, I'm actually going to Fake Out the Rotom now. As you know, because they could Dynamax, couldn't they? I'm going to say that. I'm going to bring Raichu back in because I am sashed. And I'm going to go for a Scald onto Incineroar. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Let's do that. Neither of us are Dynamaxed yet. Can't keep Incineroar in case my opponent Dynamaxes. Goes for a Max Lightning. So there is a Dynamax. That is the Rotom, because you can't have Incineroar in a Lure Ball. So if my opponent has gone for a Max Lightning, that'd be really nice. I don't think she probably has, though. So Incineroar just goes for a U-turn. See what my opponent's last Pokemon in the back is. So it's Dracovish. Okay. So I did Scald that slot, so I can pick up Burn, that'd be good. See what my opponent's... So my opponent actually did go for the Max Lightning. Okay, so that's good for me. That's good for me. Now if I can pick a Burn onto Dracovish, that'd be really good. No Burn, unfortunately. How many turns of Tailwind are left? A real question. So 1 turn of Tailwind where I won't be faster than this Dracovish or anything. Well, I do have Fake Out. Just switched out. I do have Fake Out advantage. So let's Fake Out the Dracovish and go for a Scald on that slot as well. Yeah. Best thing I can do. So the Rotom expected me to... they expected my Raichu to switch out. That would have been way too risky to want to switch into Incineroar just for the attack drop. Burn. So no burn, but Tailwind is out. I'm going to safely nuzzle with Dracovish now, slow that down. Rotom has to knock out the Raichu anyway, so... But I think I just want to get a bit of damage onto the Rotom, so I'm going to Scald that slot. My opponent only has 1 turn left to Dynamax. So, okay, so they actually cancelled the battle. Don't know, I suppose... oh no, it's a he. So, probably made Blade quite frustrated, I suppose. Oh well, never mind. Good game to Blade, if you ever see this. Thank you for the battle, my friend. So, got game first win there. Cool. But yeah, this team isn't EV'd optimally. Currently, I've just sort of did it very quickly, and I wanted to make a battle video. It was season 4, so I just sort of stuck it together quite quickly. It needs work. Moves need reworking, stuff like that. So there's the first Lapras. Right. I'm going to lead Incineroar and Machamp. In the back, I'm going to definitely bring Gyarados. Do I need my low tick here? Not really. So I reckon I'm going to bring Rotom though. Yeah, let's bring Rotom though. Reason why I've got Machamp over Conkeldurr as well is because Machamp gets knockoff and Conkeldurr currently can't. If Conkeldurr had knockoff, I would definitely probably bring it. But the fact is, weakness play Lapras is so nice. Like, so nice to just stick a weakness policy on Lapras because it's so bulky. So I don't want to take that chance. And obviously, you're going to want to hit it with a super effective move to get it out there as soon as possible. But obviously, you know, if you do that, then you're giving it a +2 to its special attack boost, which is not ideal. I've got myself a G-Max Lapras, but I'm not sure how I want to use it currently, so it's not good for me because of the Hitmontop, obviously. But we are going to just exchange Intimidates there. Hitmontop is fast, obviously. Hitmontop's definitely going to fake out my Incineroar. It'd be silly not to. However, do I want to switch out? Bring in Rotom Mo. Like, do I foresee the fake out and switch out and go for a parting shot? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, actually. I'm going to do it onto Rotom. And I'm going to dynamic punch the Rotom Wash as well, actually. So, no, my opponent does go... oh, but actually goes for the fake out on Machamp. But I do live that. That probably wasn't a good idea, actually, but... Either way, I will get a parting shot onto the Rotom and a free switch in. So there is that. Alright, who do I want to bring in? I think I'm going to bring in Rotom Mo, to be honest. I'm not fearing the Rotom Wash out -1 now, currently. But the obvious switch out is obvious. So I'm going to go for a who's my opponent got in the back? So there is a Dragapult. I'm actually going to Will-O-Wisp that slot in case they switch in the... I'm going to Will-O-Wisp that slot, and I'm going to... If that's a eject button Hitmontop, I could go for a Bullet Punch and make it swap out before it has a chance to move. But I think I'm just going to Dynamic Punch that slot. Let's try that. Yeah, so he does withdraw the Rotom and brings in Corviknight. Okay, so Burning That's good. Yeah, I'm happy with Burning That. And Hitmontop actually just protects. Okay. I'm alright with that as well, I think, actually. So I do get my Will-O-Wisp off. So unless it's Lumberry, it's burnt now. Which is always nice. So it's not Lumberry. Right on. So, I mean, I'm just going to Thunderbolt the Corviknight slot anyway. I'm going to keep the champion. So now I'm going to Thunderbolt the Hitmontop slot. And I'm going to Dynamic Punch. I'm going to knock off the Corviknight. Whatever item it's got, I'm going to get rid of it. So yeah, he does withdraw the Hitmontop. Brings in Lapras. Ah, I did just Thunderbolt that slot, didn't I? Yeah. It's unfortunate. Not weakness policy. Okay. Should live that. Yeah. So no weakness policy Lapras is really nice. My Machamp is does outspeed base 61s by 1 point. So unless this Lapras has EV speed investment, then I will be faster in it. So I'm just going to Thunderbolt Corviknight. Dynamic Punch Lapras. I'm not going to bother switching it. I know I'm at -1 attack. But at the same time, the champ's just in quite a nice spot. And just being destructive, really. So yeah, I do outspeed it, cool. Actually just takes out the Lapras. So I'm looking in a really tidy spot here. It is 4-2. Neither of us have Dynamax yet, though. Yeah, the Rotom Wash comes back out, as well as the Hitmontop. So Machamp is now at so I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp the Hitmontop. I do expect it to go for a Fake Out, but I'm still just gonna Dynamic Punch the Rotom because I just want to get the confusion off, just because it's useful. I do expect to see a Dynamax Rotom here. That would be my only guess. That's the one. To be honest with you, actually, Dynamaxing my Rotom mode wouldn't be a horrible idea here. Only problem is that I'm a bulky Rotom, so I'm not sure I really want to be Dynamaxing bulky Rotom, but it's an option. Yeah, so it just goes for the Fake Out onto Rotom mode. Well, it does a crit. It's a crit. The Rotom Wash goes for Max Geyser onto Machamp. I am Assault Fist, so I do live that. So I will be able to get myself a Dynamic Punch off onto Rotom, which is nice. Still does a lot. Oh, it's a crit. Crit for crit. That's fair. Right. So I'm not fearing the Hitmontop. Obviously, the Rotom Wash is a little bit scary because I do have Gyarados in the back, don't I? Yeah. So I'm just going to Leaf Storm, Rotom Wash. The champ's probably going to faint here. But I'm just going to go for a knockoff. I'm going for a Dynamic Punch onto Hitmontop. Take the chance of maybe trying to confuse it. So, Edge goes for a Max Guard. Okay. That's alright. Sucker Punch from the Hitmontop. And I actually live with that with 4 HP. Well, I do resist it, so. And Hitmontop isn't the strongest Pokemon in the world. I mean, it's got base like 95 attack, which isn't bad. But it's just, you know, Sucker Punch isn't the strongest move without Stab. That's Lumberry. And obviously, you know, I resist it, so there's that. So I go for another Leaf Storm onto Rotom Wash. Gonna Bullet Punch the Rotom as well, because I know the Hitmontop's just gonna go for a Sucker Punch, so yeah. No, so it actually goes for a Protect, okay. No worries, because I'm doubling into the Rotom. A little bit damaged, but I expected to actually faint there, so it's not a problem. Max Lightning onto Machamp. Yeah, that definitely finished me off, that's for sure. Crit. Definitely mattered. I could have lived that with maybe 1 HP left. Possibly. Oh, well, I'm in a good position here. Machamp's really pulled its weight this game. So I'm happy with that. Leaf Storm almost takes it out. Almost, but not quite. It's Citrus Berry by the looks of it, or maybe Pinch Berry. Citrus Berry. Okay, so same as me then. Don't really want to bring in Incineroar, do I? But I do have Fake Out, so I might as well bring in Incineroar. Yeah. Get an attack drop onto Hitmontop as well. Cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna Thunderbolt the Rotom, and I'm gonna Fake Out the Rotom as well. Get rid of that. I'm not worried about the Hitmontop. I know I can go for a close combat, but it's fine at this point in time. So it's going for a Protect the Rotom, is it? Well, it's attacked itself anyway. Yeah, it must have done because it had priority over Fake Out. So it is enough to finish it off, and I can just go for a Thunderbolt onto Hitmontop. Which I do outspeed. Oh yeah, because we're both probably running min speed, yeah. So yeah, it does like no damage, which is fine. Yeah, so this is going to be a nice win. Thunderbolt again. Go for a Flare Blitz, I suppose, even if it is raining. Combination of that should take it out. So I haven't even actually Dynamaxed this game, which is quite funny. Ooh, took me out. I bet he's maybe live that -1. Never mind. Not like it's a big deal. So let's bring in a Gyarados. Obviously my opponent can't win now. This is my game. But I'm actually not gonna Dynamax actually. I'm just gonna win without Dynamax. Which is quite funny. Waterfall and Thunderbolt will take that out, no problem. No problem at all. Yeah, that'd have to be a crazy Sucker Punch to be able to KO both Gyarados and Rotom right here. There's a Waterfall, cool. Alright, so we'll do one more, then we'll call end on this video. But don't forget, I will be streaming later on, probably in about 2-ish hours. We'll go over the event then again. Not sure I'll have time to stream tomorrow, but I'll definitely get a video up. Yeah, so no, I don't want to see his team. Yep, let's continue battling. Need to try to get to that Masterable tier ASAP, really. A little bit behind. I'm a few days. Well, I'm 5 days late for it actually. Almost 6 days late. So who have we got? Battle against 110. Okay, cool. So Lapras, Excadrill, Conkeldurr, Hydreigon, Togekiss, Whimsicott. Now, do I expect them to lead the Lapras? There's a lot of physical attackers there, though. Well, I mean, there's only 2. Excadrill and Conkeldurr. Gonna lead Raichu Machamp though, I think, in case I see that Lapras at the front. In the back, I think I'm definitely gonna bring Gyarados. Cinnamon, Rotom Mo. Do I need Rotom Mo? I think I prefer Incineroar than Rotom Mo. Yeah, I'm going to bring the Incineroar. Right, so we'll make this the last one against 110. Then we'll end this video. I'm not really familiar with the... Not really familiar with the metagame yet, so I don't know if people actually lead Lapras. But we shall see what 110 brings to the table. I'm not sure who that is. So Lapras is in the lead. Cool. Alright, so I'm happy with that actually. I'm going to fake out the extra drill, break a possible sash. Is Mold Breaker. Yep. And I'm going to knock off the Lapras. Get rid of any potential weakness policy. I do have Brick Break on my Raichu, so I can remove Aura Reveal. That forces them to at least use it twice. So I expect, I mean, they were both in repeatables, but I expect this to be the Lapras. I mean, it could be the Extra Drill to throw you off, because Lapras is still good. So it is the Lapras, okay. Which is fine. Fine. So I will be able to land Fake Out an Extra Drill. Just wait for Protect, that's fine as well. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. So let's knock off Lapras' item. Crit. Weakness policy. So it's the weakness policy, good. Good. So I prefer that on my champ because I am Assault Fest. Still does a good chunk of damage, but it looks like it'd be a free hit. Right. So now I'm actually going to Brick Break the Lapras, and I'm going to go for a Dynamic Punch into Excadrill. Because it's still going to take 2 turns to knock Raichu out anyway. I also considered that I could put Brick Break on Machamp over Bullet Punch, but I'll have to see about that. So just goes for the high horsepower onto Raichu. I am Sash, so I will live that. So unless Lapras targets that slot, I will be around. So that's Life Orb, so Dynamic Punch is going to take that out. Yeah. Wicked. So Edge goes for Max Geyser, so it could be Hydration Lapras. Either way, this Lapras is forced to go for the Aura Reveal max move just to reset the Aura Reveal again. So I could consider swapping out Raichu here. Although I think I'm probably going to actually just double up onto it. But we'll see what my opponent's next Pokemon is. So that's Whimsicott, okay. Right, I'm going to withdraw Raichu then. And I'm going to bring in Incineroar. Yeah. We know the Whimsicott's probably going to go for a Tailwind, so actually do I want to? Actually, I'm going to bring Gyarados, I think. Yeah. And I'm going to Dynamic Punch Lapras. Yeah, let's do that. Because I want to, if Raichu faints, then I can bring Raichu back in and reset Fake Out. It actually goes for a Moonblast. On to Machamp. Okay. So I didn't actually quite expect that. Not to worry. So it does go for the Resonance again. It does hit with Gyarados, unfortunately. Gonna bring in Raichu. Expect the Whimsicott to want to go for Tailwind. I'm gonna actually fake out the Whimsicott slot and go for a Max Airstream into that slot. I'm not in a super great position right here, to be honest. Unfortunately. The Lapras can't go for a electric type move because Gyarados is on the field. I mean, Raichu's on the field, so I will just redirect that. Ideally, Lapras trying to attack the Gyarados slot. Whimsicott going for a Tailwind would be ideal. That way Raichu can still live to see the next turn and be able to break the Aura Reveal. Because obviously the Fake Out will go before the Tailwind, so I won't be able to get that off. Gyarados will just OHKO it. Obviously not as much health as I'd like to have left, but is what it is. So I do get the Fake Out off, so I know Tailwind from Whimsicott. So it just goes for Ice Shard into Raichu. That's fair enough. It's a good play. But I will get my Max Airstream. It will put me at +1 attack as well as +1 from Moxie Boost. Yeah, so that's cool. Okay. So I'm in a solid position. I do have speed control now. Obviously I've got to bring in Incineroar. But I do have Fake Out support now. Obviously getting a -1 onto something. -1 onto Conkeldurr. So that's really nice. That's proper solid. Right. So I think I'm gonna max Overgrowth the Lapras, and I'm gonna Fake Out the Conkeldurr. It should be enough to take out the Lapras, obviously. Yeah, and I will have one turn left to Dynamax. The Conkeldurr probably has does have Match Punch and possibly Thunder Punch for coverage, because obviously they have plenty of Ice type on the team already. But that's going to put me at a +2 attack. Conkeldurr's just going to die from an Airstream next turn. There's no chance. Obviously, and I know, so it's my opponent's last Pokemon. Oh yeah, so I've won this one. So Airstream there. Conkeldurr, I mean, Incineroar will be faster anyway, so yeah. That's going to be an OHKO. No doubt about it. Yeah. Right, so yeah, good game. Good game to my opponent. 110. Cool. So there've been 3 battles. Managed to win all of them, which is really nice. Yeah. So it's been a few days since I've done any battling, so it's been good to get back in there. I do need to work on my team a little bit. But if you have watched this far, thank you very much. I do appreciate you for making it this far. Please like the video. Subscribe to the channel for more battle content as well as shiny raids. I'll probably be streaming again in a couple of hours. So until then, I'll see you all later. Rob out.